Hey, and welcome back to the Green Workbench. This is just going to be a short video on my box blade here. If you follow me, you may have heard me talk about an issue I had before. So this brace right here bent on me before, and you can't buy new ones. You can't order new ones. We had to go direct to the manufacturer, and they kept sending in these bars because they just didn't understand what we were asking. They didn't really have a part number for these bars here. Eventually, they got it right. They sent me the new bars, and unfortunately, they bent again. So if I have a picture of them, I'll overlay it. I'm not sure that I do. But anyway, what happened is I had the Scarfires in and was just grading some land, and it hit an underground stump that I couldn't see. So generally, this needs to be strong enough so that if it hits a stump, the time it takes for the tractor to fill that, and then for it to click in your mind that that's what's going on is that you hit something. It's a split second, but a second nonetheless. We need in that time frame the bars basically strong enough to hold up so that I could reverse lift it and be good. But instead, as soon as those Scarfires hit, it immediately collapsed. So this basically collapsed in on itself like that, which lifted the box blade up so that you can't get it flat against the ground. Even when you adjust everything, it no longer works. So that was the problem. And I had to go back and look for a picture to see what they were supposed to look like to start with. Luckily, I had one. And luckily, I also have an anvil from my great great grandfather. Because I'm not a blacksmith, I'm not a metal worker. So I had to pound these out straight because I didn't want to pay for them again. They were like $160, and that was a year or two ago, so probably even more now. So we pounded them out straight, got them to connect here and here while laying flat. So we know, so they were laying flat, but now I needed to reinforce it. So I'm going to show you what I did there. Okay, so basically this is an L bracket that I just had laying around from an old fence. So I took that, cut it to length, and we welded it. And I'm not going to show you those welds because they are not pretty. But anyway, we welded this L bracket in between here, right at the point where it bent. So right at that weak spot. And the hope is having, if it hits something again, and that force is to pull these two bars together, that this bracket will give me enough time for my brain to compute that I stuck on something, and then my foot to get to release from the pedal and reverse and lift. So that'll basically buy me the second or two that I need before damaging it again. So that's the hope. It's a design flaw because this is the second time it's happened with new bars, completely new bars. No reason they should have bent that easily. And the first time I thought it was my fault because my tractor was fairly new at the time. The second time it happened so quickly and so easily that it's just a design flaw in this particular box blade. And just to give you some context, this is the Country Line SC box blade 4 foot that I bought at Tractor Supply. So if you've purchased this box blade, or if you're going to, the price was pretty good on it, which is maybe part of the problem. But if you do purchase it, I would highly recommend that before using it, you weld some sort of bar across here so that you can avoid the same issue that I had. So that's just a quick rundown of what happened again and how I dealt with it, and hopefully it works in the future. I need to get some orange paint to spray it. Right now it's just black so it doesn't rust. But that's that. So please subscribe, hit me up with any questions or comments, and I'll catch you next time on the Green Workbench.